And Miss Maggie has to be in her house. I will give her treats. She has to be in her house because I have so many cords. You can see all my cords here.
To get gun.
She grabs all those she is not, well, you can't really see them, but I promise they're there. Jen, are you kidding me? Jen coming in hot. All right, everything's right in the world. Everything is correct in the world. Thank you guys so very much. Oh my gosh, I owe so many rubber bands. Jen, how are you now? Good, and you? Oh, not so bad. They could put one of the shelves. No, they were over here. They were where they shouldn't be, of course, you know. All right, so I owe Ayla gifted 5 subs earlier, so that is 1, 2. I'm doubling down on these. 3, 4, 5. And then we've got beautiful, beautiful Jen with another sub for 25 months with some Draft Bear sausage. Donnie, oh my God, my cat. Thank you so very much, Jen, for the gifted sub. Donnie is very interested in these chicken eggs. So when my mother-in-law brings me the chicken eggs, she said that as long as you don't wash eggs, they can sit out for a couple of weeks. What's going on here? So that's why I have them sitting out, and they still smell like chicken butt. So I wash them as I need them.
Do you not play video games anymore?
I do in my free time. We're gonna be doing it tomorrow. Strom! All right, Strom. I got a couple more rubber bands for you, my friend, for 25 months. Thank you, Strom, so very much. I do. Tomorrow is going to be 12-hour Tuesday. We will definitely be doing our 12-hour Stardew Valley stream. I will be starting at 6 a.m. I'm going to do a 6 to 6, so I got to get my buns up early tomorrow. I got to get my buns up early. And we'll be doing a 6 to 6 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. Have you ever heard of egg glassing? No, what's that? Yeah, the eggs
When it's cooking
do
for
less.
Donna's stream, I would also like to play with one of these funny smelling eggs. Thanks, Early Tabs.
Yeah, I know. She's like, literally, they smell like chicken butt. So she's pretty happy about the fact that they smell like chicken butt. But yeah, that's what she had told. Yeah, Cruz. Well, it's because they, it's the whatever layer, you know, the mucousy, I don't know, the loveliness of when they are laid fresh, the layer that's on them, the bacteria layer, I guess, keeps them fresh. So that's how you can keep fresh, like fresh farm eggs can sit out for like a couple of weeks. And then they can be in the refrigerator if you don't wash them. They can be in the refrigerator for like a couple of months before use. But as soon as you wash them, then, I mean, they still last, but they'll need to be refrigerated. And I guess they don't last as long. That's what she was telling me. So, yeah. And she's had chickens for a very long time. So, yeah, just don't wash them. Yeah, that's dire, exactly. So, I don't wash them unless I need them. We put the cleanest ones here. I've got some dirty ones in the fridge. But when I know that I'm going to use them, I'll probably wash those. But, yeah. Yeah, you can keep for months on your counter. Mind-blowing. Yeah, right? That's what she said. Like, these can just hang out for a very long time and just chill. But these are the cleanest ones. These are the ones that came out not pooed on. There are some in the refrigerator that have been pooed on, but those are we'll clean those later. Yeah, wanting me to get chickens. Yes, Nick, how's it going, Nicholas? Good to see you. Yeah, I know she has like 16 chickens, and it's you know, wintertime the laying for wintertime goes way down. So she said she was only getting like 4 or 5 eggs a day tops when it was cold, but the weather's been getting warmer. It's been above freezing now for a while, and her chickens are laying. She has, I think she said 16 chickens, and she said she's getting about 14 eggs a day right now. So, free poo. Yeah, glassing eggs involves submerging clean, unwashed eggs in a pickling lime. Oh, okay, she told me this. And seal off and the shell. Okay, so Chaos. That's what that was. She, I guess, tried to do that, and I don't know what went wrong, but she said she opened the bucket like a month or two later and said it was completely rotten, and she lost the whole bucket of eggs, like a 5-gallon bucket of eggs. So she's like, I don't know what I did wrong, but she's like, she said she's so afraid to try it again because she lost so many eggs. And she was like, I don't know if I'm going to do it again for a while. And I was like, yeah, well, maybe talk to some people that have done it and see what was different. What did they do that you did different? So I don't have any other details except that she tried that. And I didn't know that's what it was called, is glassing. Okay. Yeah, she said she tried to preserve them in lime and all that in a bucket, in like a 5-gallon bucket. And she was like, it broke my heart. I opened up the bucket and all those eggs. I know. So she's like, I'm just a little... I'm a little shy to try it again, so I don't know. I was like, just find another farmer that's done it and see what they do and what they did. So I know, poor thing. That would make me sick too. But 16 eggs a day. Well, that's why over the weekend I was telling her how we made the egg pasta and how it's a lot of work, but it's pretty fun. So we started watching a ton of videos and tutorials about egg dough, egg noodles, and we made a ridiculous amount of noodles over the weekend, like stupid amounts of noodles, because we have so many eggs. And I put out a picture on Twitter and Instagram. We even made raviolis. I had some ricotta and some fresh spinach, so we made spinach and ricotta raviolis. It was so good.
And then she said, "Fuck it."
Yes, that is exactly what happened. That is what happened. You are correct, my friend. Let's see. So I need to pull up my bingo. I'm gonna have to go get my tablet for the rest of the for the dough. But honestly, I'm pretty sure at this point we are going to add the salt. I'm gonna have to look up how much salt. So this is resting for 20 minutes. It's got about 10 minutes left. We have to add the salt. Let it knead for, I think it was like 4 to 7 minutes. I'll get the recipe again. I gotta go get my tablet. It's charging because I forgot to charge it.
Wow.
Oh, wow. And I'm playing the bingo on the hobby app, so my phone is going to be a bit busy. So I'm gonna go grab that, but yeah. We always use a glass jar. Okay, so it may have been the plastic. Okay, it's been 9 years since we did. Okay, but you did it successfully. Okay, I'll mention that. I'll pass that information on. That use maybe glass instead of plastic or something. I just noticed you have the same accent as my grandmother. She always says eggs like eggs. Eggs? Oh, I don't know. Where's she from? Where's your grandmother from? Just out of curiosity. I'm here in the Midwest. I was primarily raised. I've been here since I was 7, so I've been here 30 years. I've never really lived outside of that, but my parents aren't. Oh, from rural Utah. Okay. Well, country life, probably pretty much the same. Yeah. I'm here in Indianapolis, but I'm gonna go grab my tablet real quick. My parents, my dad is from Michigan. He was born in Iowa, but raised in Michigan. And then my mom was raised all over. Her dad, my grandfather, was in the military, so they even lived overseas for a while. But she primarily spent most of her teenage years and young adult life, like most of her life, she was in Southern California. I had the recipe pulled up. That was the last time I had this open. Perfect. Okay. Sit for 20. Okay, yeah. 3 teaspoons of salt we will add and put it for 4 minutes, and then we're gonna let it sit and rest, and we do this every 75 minutes, 3 different times to stir. So yeah, shall we? How much time do we have left on this? I'm gonna start getting everything out for the tortilla soup. Chicken tortilla soup. So that's what we're gonna work on today, because it sounds delicious. And it comes out of this meal prep, my meal prep book here, which I love. I got from the library. I've been having a lot of fun going to the library and checking out cookbooks and trying them out, seeing if I like them. It's fantastic. My partner's from the East Coast and always makes fun of how I say eggs. Oh, really? That's funny. I've never had anybody say anything about the way I say eggs, but I'm surrounded by everybody who I guess says it the same way, right? So you don't hear it too much unless you have an outsider saying something. Okay, so for the tortilla soup, we need, we're gonna do baked tortilla strips. So let's start with that. I have some corn tortillas already. And we're gonna make these into some lovely crunchy tortilla strips, which is what is recommended. So this comes out of the Damn Delicious Meal Prep. And it is the chicken and, well, it's, I'm gonna use rice in it instead. We're gonna put rice. But it's quinoa, chicken and quinoa. But I don't have any quinoa, so I'm gonna use rice. Nom treats. Okay, guys, if you would like to, there is a pantry raid going on. ! Nom treats if you would like to get in on that. Oh, what's going on, Lady Poet? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome on in. I hope you enjoy it. About that cookbook after seeing some of the recipes in it. I'm excited. Did you, Allie? Oh, it's awesome. I really like this book. And you know what's really, really funny? So when I read this, when I read this soup, when I was putting together my menu, literally the author writes, I went to Indianapolis for the first time during the holidays. I remember distinctly just how cold it was. It was around 5 degrees. It's funny. And she's from Southern California. She's from LA. So she's like, But I was like, I have to make this soup now because she's literally like, she was inspired by, she doesn't say which restaurant, but she said she was inspired by a Mexican restaurant downtown where she got the chicken tortilla soup, and she decided to go home and make it, and that's where this came from. So I was like, I have to make this now. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I think, Allie, I'm going to end up getting this book as well. It's pretty good. I like it.
Danielle, she's a
Danielle, how's it going? Okay, there we go. I'm with you. I'm not a fan of quinoa, and it was also sub rice. Yeah, I don't have a problem with quinoa. I just didn't have it, and I was like, I'm not gonna buy it. And honestly, yeah, my husband's like, I'd rather have rice. So I was like, whatever. Yes, Danielle, I've already got my phone. 3 minutes. I see 3.5 minutes till bingo time. I got you. Secret, you as well. Got it. Yeah, I'm just gonna sub out rice for it. I just don't have any quinoa. I did, and I don't now. And I just don't want to buy anymore. Because everybody was like, I don't want it anyways. Me. Whatevs. Okay. Get out my lovely cutting board here. My lemon. Welcome to my party. Lemons everywhere. Yes. We're going to win some bingo today, right? She says four corn tortilla. Yeah, these need to be used. How many more do I have? I might double down on this actually and just have extra, because who doesn't love some crispy, crunchy tortilla strips? And this is going to be quite a bit of soup. It's gonna be like 12 cups of soup. So we're gonna multiply this a little bit. I'm gonna set a tablet over here. Hey Proudstone, do I do anything with the postcard redemption? Did you redeem it already? I'm trying to remember. I've got to go through. I was going to work on that this weekend, and then I forgot I had company, so I didn't spend any time working on it. They're still going to be in the review queue. I have a lot of them I need to send out still. Let me see here. Proudstone, 5 minutes ago. Perfect. You did. Awesome. You are the best. I'm so sorry. I missed it. Congratulations. Thank you, Proudstone. The only thing I need is oh, sorry, Chuck. The only thing I need is an address from you. So wherever you would like me to send that, you can send me on Discord. You'll probably have to send me a friend request, but I will gladly accept that if you want to send me a mailing address. Otherwise, I can message you on Twitch if that's easier. I can send you a message and start a feed. So whatever's best for you. Yeah. I'm allergic. Absolutely. Have a good one, Secret. Oh, headed into the garden. Oh, that sounds like fun. I've got to start planting my garden. Oh no, an error occurred on my bingo. Go, bingo, go. Okay. Ooh, it's very loud. Turn that down. Okay, so let's see. So for the tortilla strips, preheat the oven to 375. Lightly oil a baking sheet or coat with non-stick spray. Spread tortilla strips in a single layer on the prepared baking sheet. Season with chili powder, salt, and pepper. Coat with non-stick spray. Then bake until crisp and golden, 10 to 12 minutes. Stirring halfway, set aside and let cool. Okay, cool. Let's do that. We've got 2 minutes left on our dough before we start the kneading. And by we, I mean the mixer starts its kneading process. 375, correct? 375.
Error no go. Oh, can I have those strips?
Can you get in on that? I'm gonna use parchment. Send it in a DM. Yeah, DMs will work. If you send me a friend request on Discord, I will accept that if that's the way you want to do that, Proudstone. Whatever you feel best with, my friend. Either way. Okay, so let's cut these into strips. Get my lovely babish knives out. You know, I still feel like the lighting on this is kind of funny. I still feel like we can see lines. Does anybody else see that, or is it just me? Oh, wow. And I have my hue lights. But I don't know if it's interacting with other things, too, so. Technology. Oh, enjoy that sub. Welcome on in, friend. Welcome, welcome. How are you? You don't see it? Okay, maybe it's just me. Any news on when there will be a third postcard? There will be. I just don't have it yet. No, not yet. I gotta get my life together. Okay, maybe it's just my monitor. It could just be my eyeballs. I'm just saying with me. All right, we're gonna do these in strips. I hear you, Evan. Okay. Cut the rest of these in strips here in a second. All right, oven timer off. We're multitasking. So we're also making bread today as well. Exclamation point bread if you are interested in this sourdough recipe that I make. I have a starter. This is Bartleby, the starter bee. And we use that to make this lovely, lovely bread. Whoops, and I made my sponge last night, so it's like a two-day process. Okay. Now we need to add 3 teaspoons of salt. Mix the dough on low speed for 4 minutes. So I smell like 60K on treats.
What has more lives than a cat? A frog, because it croaks every day.
I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, 3 teaspoons of salt. 2, 3. All right. And let's get it going. I'm going to do a 4-minute timer over here. 4 minutes. All right, go. Now this dough's decently hearty. So I kind of have to watch it because it starts to climb up the hook a bit, and I have to, we have to tell it to chill out. Get down, 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 dough. It gets a bit squirrely, so I have to kind of tell it to relax. Relax. Also, though, again, I'm pushing the limits of my artisan KitchenAid. It can do this, but it's definitely working really, really hard. And I don't know, does anybody have a Pro Series? I honestly was thinking of looking into a Pro Series KitchenAid. I see them. I've been just looking just for funsies, and I wouldn't get rid of this one. I would absolutely keep both of my mixers, but I got on like Facebook Marketplace, and I was seeing people that there were a couple of them on there. One woman, she's got a Pro Series. It's beautiful. It's red. It comes with, you know, the 3 hooks, the whisk, the paddle, and the dough hook. And she said she got it, hardly used it. It just, you know, it's big, it's bulky. It takes up a big chunk of her counter. And she's like, I just don't want it anymore. And she wants $150 for it. And I was like, damn, it seems like a good deal, right? As long as it works. And then I saw somebody else has one. Funny enough, it's red too. They have one as well, and they want like $175 for it, but they don't have all the hooks. They just have the whisk. And they don't have the other 2 hooks with it anymore, but right. $150, that's a steal. I know, right? Old Blue's getting a workout, I agree. Hey, Aladar, how's it going? Happy Monday! How's it going? How's it going, everybody? 150 sold. I know. Ugh, I know. I really want to message her and pick it up. Because I mean, but you know, it's Facebook. I don't know. Maybe it's rode hard and put away wet. But again, I saw somebody else selling one for like $175, and I was like, okay, well. And then I saw somebody else selling one for like $50, but they said it won't turn on. They were selling it for like parts only. So honestly, I keep seeing them on there for, I think the most expensive Pro Series one I saw for sale here in town that somebody's selling used was like $230, $240, something like that. So I was like, okay. So you can pick these up used, but I don't know. Honestly, you should be fine with Artisan. No, I know. And it's not that this one's not great. I start to worry because like my mother-in-law's, she makes a lot of bread and cookies in hers, and her Artisan sounds the way that it does, and I'm just worried. I'm like, I don't want to be pushing this one too much. What kind of bread are we making? Yes, we are making sourdough. So you can do ! bread if you would like to check out the recipe. It is online. It is a whole wheat sourdough sandwich bread that my mother-in-law found on lovely, you know, put it on Pinterest. She found it on Pinterest, and that's where I keep it. It's a lovely, lovely recipe. I've been making this one now for about a month or so. It makes 2 loaves. It yields 2. And yeah, I've been enjoying trying to tweak it and perfect it as best I can. Yeah, this looks really good. The hydration on this dough to me looks good, but again, I'm still learning. I don't know a ton about dough. It's not climbing as much now. The timer's about done because it said to work it for about 4 minutes after we incorporated the salt. It looks really good. It climbs a lot in the beginning, and then it kind of chills out after a little bit. All right, that looks pretty good. Okay, so now it's going to go into its rest. Now it's going to go into rest mode. So now we cover it and let it sit for 75 minutes. It does say to use wax paper, but you know what? I know what I'm going to use because I would like to do that like no plastic challenge, but it's really hard to do in the kitchen. It's really hard to do, but at least with plastic wrap. So I'm going to take the hook off, and let me clean this. This was that cover. I got these at IKEA. And I really like them. Oh my goodness, oh my damn. This just was on my sponge last night. But I saw Claire Savitz. She's trying to do a no plastic challenge in her kitchen, and she was saying the same thing. She's like, that's difficult. Right, parchment or silicone, yeah. I'm not anti-plastic personally. I just anti-one-time use stuff. Yeah, no, that's kind of where I'm at too. It's not an anti-plastic. That's not it. Hers thing was more like, yeah, just kind of, I don't know. I just feel bad when I don't know. Cling wrap so much. Hey, and there's nothing wrong with cling wrap. You use what you want to use. I'm not shaming anybody. Trust me, I am not shaming anybody. You use what you want to use. I just it's the same thing like Scout said. I kind of want to do it because I like having these reusable things. That's just me. So I really like this. I got these at IKEA. Seriously, I got like a 2-pack. They were like $6 or $7, And I use this bigger one. I haven't used the smaller one as much. I realize I have bigger bowls, but I really like this. And it washes very nicely, so boop. Covered. Just don't put the... I'm going to take this off. Because I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Oh, come on now. Come on, Blue. Let go. Damn it, Blue. Come on. Ah, jeez Louise. Hi, guys. Hi. Oopsie. Sorry. Everybody went for a ride on that one. My camera, I'm still like working on trying to get it. I kind of have it like MacGyver set up here. I hope that, yeah, okay. All right. Just want to get up close and personal. I went to Costco 5 years ago and bought the bulk cling wrap. Oh my God, right? I know. I do that with parchment paper. Oh, come on. Gosh darn it. I gotta figure something out better up here. I literally have something sitting on the camera so that it sits the way that I want it to sit. But as soon as I shake anything, it falls. So I've got to figure out a better method. Okay, anyways, until then. Until then, I just didn't want, I saw a world where this was going to come down and pierce my bowl, and I did not want to do that. So we're going to set this over here. I'm going to set that over here. So we need to set a timer. I'm going to set a different timer though. I'm going to set a timer over here on my microwave, 75 minutes. Because I'm going to need the oven. Okay, so 75 minutes, and then we stir. We give it 2 turns, and then it'll 75 minutes, 2 turns, 75 minutes, and then I believe it's done at that point. So dough is going. I just need a timer somewhere. It is going. Okay, so dough is a secondary thought. I'm going to go ahead and just throw this over it just for whatever, because I can, and I will, and I did. No camera window blind, so I guess that's good. Yeah. It's fine. I'll get it figured out. It's a matter of... getting zip ties just right. It's kind of just in a funny place, so yeah. Do you have 2 bowls? No, I don't, Scout. And you know what I would love to get is a glass. I would love to get a glass mixing bowl for the KitchenAid. That's another one that I'm looking for on on Facebook Marketplace. I've been getting on there and looking for KitchenAid attachments. I really would like to get the pasta press. That's one that people don't sell. You know what one I see all over? The meat grinder. There is probably, I'm not even kidding, when I looked on Facebook Marketplace, within 30 miles of me, I just probably every third KitchenAid appliance that was for sale was the meat grinder. I was like, well, that's good to know. If I ever want to get a meat grinder, I can get one for like $25. Like people buy them and then never use them. One of the other ones was a shredder, like a grater. I saw somebody selling the grater set for like $15 because they bought it and they didn't know what it was, and they were like, I don't want this. So I might have to pick that one up. I saw a juicer, like the juicer somebody was selling for like $17, and I was like, So honestly, KitchenAid attachments, if you're okay with getting them used. It's a lot of them. Oh, and the ice cream one. I see the ice cream maker on there often for like $50. I saw a lot of those. But the noodle attachments, I did not see a single KitchenAid brand one. I saw like 2 non-KitchenAid brand, but they weren't exactly what I wanted. I really want the KitchenAid brand pasta press. But that one, seriously, there's not a single one on Facebook Marketplace. At least there wasn't when I looked this morning and yesterday here within 30 miles of me. Yes, Voodoo, exactly. Yeah, I've got a grater with my food processor, so honestly, I don't really need both. Yeah, you're right. I don't need both. It was more of just well, I saw one for $15, and it looks pretty easy that you just attach it and you can just put it in and it just, I don't know. It's more about just having toys. I don't need it. I'm not gonna pick it up now, but you know. I can't remember the last time I bought cling film, but it was before I bought my house about 10 years ago. Yeah, same, Nikki. I'm not gonna lie, I don't use plastic wrap that often. And this Glad cling wrap, I honestly would like to know, do they put dates on these? 2014. Oh, copyright 2014. 2015 was when it was made. It says manufactured 2015, made in the US. So that's how often I use cling wrap too. So I've been doing pretty good with that challenge, but I've been cooking a lot more lately. So I enjoy having I like those covers. So I just found the pasta sheeter by me on Marketplace. Did you really? Oh, I'm wicked jealous. I want the 5-piece one, but I mostly just want a press because I was watching all these videos about making pasta, and almost every person on YouTube uses like the KitchenAid attachment if they have a mixer. They were like, I just highly recommend that one. And it just, oh, it's so cool. One of these days, it's on my to-do list. That's the year you graduated high school. Look at that. That's the last time I bought cling wrap. 2015. Yeah. That was when my 2015. My daughter was 3. It was about when I moved up here to Indy then, because I moved up here in 2014. So yeah, that was the last time I bought it, was when I moved up here. We only use it for storing guac. Oh man, I love some guac. Yeah. Delicious. The meat grinders come way apart, really. They're so easy to clean. Dump in some boiling water, let it go a few minutes, and soften everything. Scrub it like usual. A little bleach in your wash water. Really. See, I don't know. It's good to know that if I ever want to get into like grinding my own meat, that I could literally get the meat grinder for the KitchenAid super cheap because people buy them all the time and never use them. But I don't know if I want to do that. Not yet. Not now. But maybe. Buy a huge roll of kitchen wrap. Yeah, the 40 pounds. Oh man, I told I told my husband, I was like, you know what I want on our wall? I want to get one of those racks. Like when I worked at a restaurant, when I was a kid, a pizza restaurant, they had the big, huge industrial rolls of like wax paper and aluminum foil and cling wrap and stuff. And they had it on the wall, like mounted with the huge rolls. Yes, Voodoo's like, I know what you're talking about. And I was like, I need one of those now so I can just walk over to the wall and just whoosh, just rip off what I need. It's a bit overkill, but come on, man. I was excited about the thought. All right, let's keep moving. I'm never gonna get this soup done. This is what happens. I end up just talking to all you goofy kids. Or you cool cats here in chat. I'm not mad. Hashtag goals, right? I know. Tell me about it. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. It looks cool though. Meat grinder is only good if you know a hunter. Yeah, that's kind of, that would be really, really nice. I wish my husband was into hunting. He does not. I have friends that do, but not like I used to. But I you know what I do? We have I always have people asking if they want to, would you go in on a cow? Like a whole cow or half a cow? And I always say, like, I would like to do that, save up some money and then go in on a cow. But I just don't have the freezer space. So I think before we ever consider doing that, I need to look into getting a chest freezer for the garage before I try to go in on that. But then you could make your own stuff, But yeah, I always want to do that. I know, right, Cody? How many people always say that? But I don't have the freezer space. Oh, only if the cow is real good. Well, right, yeah. I do hunt and fish a little, but honestly, just for the pigs and beef. Yeah, I mean, I'm a big cow. I like venison though. I like deer. Deer is probably the only like game that I enjoy. I've never had rabbit. I've never had squirrel. I've had snake. I thought that was actually pretty good. I'm just thinking of like local stuff here that people hunt. Quail. Not a fan of quail. Quail's like, meh. I don't know what else. But deer. I mean, deer is like, it's good. Okay, so tortilla strips, we got everything preheated, lightly oil a baking sheet, coat with non-stick spray. I'm going to use parchment because my trays are well loved, as one would say. We'll spray this. I'll spray the parchment, it's fine. And I also reuse my, I try to reuse my parchment a little bit if I can. This just had noodles drying on it. We've done the half a cow and a whole hog a few times. It does take so much freezer space. Right, but man, once you have it, we have a big stand-up freezer we use. Heck yeah, we have a cheap chest freezer, totally worth it tab. Yeah, that's just it, Voodoo. I see that like to get a chest freezer, they're honestly, in terms of like appliances, they're not terribly bad. Oh, Gator is good. Yes, Red Cat. I've had it before. It's fantastic. I actually really like it. I just can't ever find it. Your parents get a quarter of a cow often. Yeah, I know. My friend has a pig farm, so we get pork from her. Oh, that's awesome. We have a freezer, especially for game meat. Yeah, we have to keep the tag proof. That it's a legal kill. Yeah, yep, that's a thing. That's very much a thing. I don't hunt, and I grew up in a very small town. Like, the town that I grew up in was less than 1,000 people, and the school that I went to was very small. And we literally had to take a hunting safety class that was part of school. It was like a 6-week course, which is good to know, because even if you don't hunt, you should still know, some of that stuff, because you're around a ton of people during hunting season and such, and it's good just to know the safety and what people are doing, what's going on. So I had to take a hunting safety course, and yeah, they taught us how very much you really need to have your license and your tags, because they get on you. The gator farm lost its rights to the hot springs in our area, so no more gator tail. Oh man, I was actually very, very shocked at how much I like gator. It's really good. It's very good. And I mean, it's not that I can't find it here, but I have to go to like a specialty place to get it. Here in Indiana's not, we don't have a lot of gators in Indiana, but dang, it's some good stuff. My mom and dad got this on clearance for like $100, originally $300, because it had a dent. Right, Cody, exactly. That's what our refrigerator. I love my refrigerator, and it's a very expensive one, but I got it because first off, it got returned like 2 or 3 times to the store, and then it has huge like gouges in the very bottom of it, like pretty bad. But I was like, I don't care. And then it had like a scratch here on the side and like small little dents, and I was like, that's fine. I paid like probably 40% of what it would have been brand new. And I was like, hell yeah, I'll take a really nice fridge at, less than half the cost, because it had some scratches. I don't care. I got kids, animals, dogs. Also, I'm not looking down at the bottom of my fridge, so I didn't care. But they don't teach you about taxes and financial. I know. Voodoo, the important things. No, I took accounting. I took accounting class. Accounting in high school is one of my more favorite. I love debits and credits. Debits and credits, debits and credits. I was a big fan of like taking care of that stuff. And I had this whole idea that I thought I was going to be everything. Listen, I had a plan that I was going to be a marine biologist at one point in time. I was going to be a meteorologist at one point in time. I was going to go be an artist. I also was going to be, an accountant. I had a lot of ambition, and I followed through with none of it. That's the hard part, is some people are like, there's one thing I want to do and I didn't do it. I'm like, oh no, I literally was going to go to school for everything you can imagine, and I didn't follow through with any of them. Oh well, it's okay. I dream big, right? That's whatever. I couldn't do them all. Yeah, I had a dream that I was going to be a marine biologist, and I was going to live in Florida, and I was going to rescue manatees. I'm not even kidding. When I was in high school, we had a job shadowing day, and there was a small zoo that a friend of mine, he and I called the zoo, and we set it up to go have like a job interview day. It was the coolest thing. We had the best job shadowing day anyone could ever dream of. We went to this small zoo in southern Indiana, and it was just the two of us and the zookeeper, and he took us, like, we cleaned out a rhino cage. We got to pet him and feed him. We hung out with lemurs. Like, he had this lemur buddy that when the zoo wasn't open, like, we went early to help him feed the animals and stuff, and this lemur was like hanging out. It was like the coolest experience, I swear, that I could have ever. Everyone was so jealous. They were like, that was so cool. And I was like, I know, dude. But then he was like, don't get into this field. It is awful and there's no money. And I was like, ew. You don't get into it because you're going to make money. You get into it because it's fun. Okay, lightly season, underprepared. Season with chili powder, salt, and pepper, and then coat with a non-cooked spray. Okay, so let's get our chili powder. I gotta quit telling stories. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Cayenne. I mean, cayenne would be spice up your life, baby. I might put a little cayenne, actually. Where's my chili powder? I did not get that. And then we gotta get these in the oven and keep moving. We're not gonna get anything done today. This is your fault, chat. Your fault. Chili powder, there we go. I'm gonna sprinkle a little cayenne. It's just gonna be the husband and I eating this, and we like it spicy. I was very close to becoming a nuclear engineer. Damn, really? Radiation tech. And I'm an audio engineer. Isn't that funny? I love how things will like... Yeah, debits and credits. That's right, Cody. And now you're audio engineer. That's still really cool, though. That's so cool. I stab people for a living. Ayla literally did. Yes, that's pretty cool. Not everybody can say that, you know what? People come to my place of business and they ask me to stab them. They pay me to stab them, actually. Yep. Not everyone can say that. That's pretty cool. This micro texture pack looks really realistic. I know, right? It's pretty cool. We're testing out for Mojang said, you know what? We want to update our cooking. And we would like it if some people would try out before we put it out to the public, you know, and I said, you know what, that's fine. I like cooking. Let me test out the Minecraft cooking update before you make it go public. And here we are. This looks pretty good, right? It's like, this is Minecraft VR. Did you know that? This is what it's gonna be. Maybe. Reese's, how's it going? How you doing? Okay, let's grease these guys. All right, and now they are going to go in. Bake until crisp or golden brown, about 10 or 12 minutes, so we want to stir them halfway. So I'm gonna put these in for 6 minutes. Stir them, rotate them, and then another 6, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, 6 minutes, good. All right, those are in, and I'm gonna do 2 rounds of them. So I've got another set here that we're gonna do. Reese's, how's it going? Good point, Minecraft needs a better cooking mechanic. I hope that they do a Minecraft update to cooking at some point. I bet they will. Is this modded? Cool, sir. Poopsie. Holy smokes. And Reese's, how you guys doing? Welcome. The shaders are on point, right? I know. Hell yeah. Yeah, they are. How's it going? How are you guys? Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good time zone to you. Oh, Dave. Dave, but on mute. Oh my God, Dave has the best emotes right now. I'm super jelly. Dave, hi, Dave. Read my lips, Dave. I know he's on mute, but I'm saying hi. Dave. You saw it, okay. Hi, Dave. Hey, cool, Sarah. Reese's, Poopsie, how are you guys? How was your weekend? Welcome on in. Happy Monday. So you know what we're gonna do? I'm not gonna do this recipe exactly. We're going to use, I bought a rotisserie chicken. I had to go to the store this morning because, oh, where did I put the, oh, it's outside. I did not have enough whole wheat flour to do our bread today. So I had to run to the store this morning, first thing, and they had a rotisserie chicken for like $5. So I bought it to use for the soup today. It's the soup du jour. Dave's not here, man. Dave's only here in spirit. That's right, with those lovely cursed freaking emotes that you better never change anything about them because they are perfect the way that they are. Shaders are so realistic, right? I know, I'm giving it a thumbs up. 2 thumbs up, man. Double thumbs up. All right, I'm gonna go grab the chicken. You stand there and watch my tortillas. Make sure they don't go anywhere, please. I'm gonna go grab my chicken. Chicken. I'm gonna check the door while I'm over here too. I love that you guys can hear me while I'm out in my garage. Oh yeah, and my lovely chicken broth. I made fresh chicken broth yesterday too for today's soup, which is another good one. Okay, I'm good. I'll have another carcass to make more broth. Was I breaking up a little bit? Okay, I was wondering because I went all the way to my garage. Today I'm really happy to work from home, no public transport today. Oh, because of the strike. Oh no, okay. Well, I say oh no, but as long as you're, oh, I know the tea. I gotta make husband more tea. We gotta do that too. He's here. A little when you were inside your fridge. Okay, that's pretty crazy that it goes that far. Where did my pen go? This is the mystery of the pen. Oh man, what if the pen fell out and it's in the oven? Please don't have that happen. That would be tragic. Well, I'm missing my pen. Do you see the pen anywhere? I hope it's not in the oven or the food or the bread dough. Check the dough. Damn it. Damn it, Billy. I mean, I don't see it, but that doesn't mean anything. Oh my God, my biggest fear is that it's in the oven. Oh man, that smells good. That smells like tortilla strips. That smelled really good. I do not see it at first glance. Oh man, guys. What did you lose? I have a pen that I like to keep right here. Oh, you know what? I took it out and I wrote down the sub sound thing. What did I do with it afterwards? If the oven smoke is probably not in there. It does not smell like burning plastic, so that's a good start. I guess we'll find out when I mix the dough again. Oh no. But I talk and do stuff, so I probably set it down somewhere. Oh man, I might have to take a break and go look for that because now it's gonna bug me. You wrote on the pad a couple minutes ago. Right, no, I totally did. It was right over here. That's why I was like, I took it. I don't know. You know what? We'll find it. This will be the surprise. This will be a fun journey that we will take. Donnie borrowed it probably. What are you looking for? Bread? Yes, right here. What's left of it. There you are, babe. All right, but you know what, guys? Where's the pad? Oh, it's not in here. My pad of paper is right here. And here's my tablet. I really hope it's not in the dough. I don't know. We'll find it. It's okay. I might have dropped it when I was in the garage. Where was the last time you used it? Yeah, I used it here. You were beginning to sound like you were on a mobile phone. Back in the 90s. That's always a good sound. All right, guys. No, it's not. That is fine. I am going to take a quick... Sorry. You can move this. I'm not using this one right now. I'm going to take a quick break. Husband just got home. He's making a sandwich and stuff and things, and I'm gonna try and find this pen. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, and I am going to BRB. You guys don't go anywhere. We will be continuing. Oh, all right, I gotta flip these things. We'll be continuing on getting our soup going, and yeah. Hey, Fixations, how's it going? But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. Don't worry, I'll wash my hands. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. We're back. Bathroom break over. Got my chicken out. Good to go. Let me pull these out. Oh yeah. Ooh, those look good. Look at these tortilla. All right, so we got tortilla chips, strips, preferably. We got our tortilla strips. They're nice and, I like mine. I like them extra crunchy, so they're a little brown. But these are our tortilla strips. These will go on the soup. So I'm going to put them on this cooling rack over here that I has. Let them cool down. And then I have another piece of parchment. I'm not going to use that one. I try to reuse parchment a little bit if I can. And like I said, we had some when we were like noodle drying, so I have an extra piece there. I use. Setup's looking amazing. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Brewster. How you doing? Good to see you guys. Yeah. Hi. Welcome. She-Wolf, hello. Welcome on in, everybody. It's a lot of balls in that. Oh my God. Why does everybody say this? My ball sacks. Yeah, I know. I've got oranges, lemons, and limes. Everybody's always going after my ball sacks. Yeah. Welcome back. Thank you. Hi, Johnny. How you guys doing? Welcome on in. We're working on a, we've got bread. Oops. We've got bread. I've got bread going. How much time do I have on that? Where's my timer? 45 minutes still, before, oh, I found my pen, by the way, if anybody was wondering. I found the pen. You know where it was? It was sitting on top of my microwave. I just set it up there, so, which is fine. It's not in any food, so that's what's good. Yeah. Oh, it's good to see you, Brewster. Oh, thank you. I was on vacay for a week grind. Hell yeah. How was your vacay, my friend? What did you do, Johnny? How was it? I hope it was super relaxing and super chill. That's always, or it was very productive. Little column A, little column B. Sometimes it's nice to take advantage of your time off and get things done, but then at the same time, you don't get time to relax, and that part stinks. I hate that. Okay, I don't think I need this. I am going to need this, but until then, I'm going to put my knife away. Just because me and my walking and talking right now, I won't need it right this very second. We're going to need it to chop some things later, but right now, I like it in a safe place so it doesn't do anything with me. Yeah, it's so good to see you, Brewster. How you been? So we are working on bread, like I said, exclamation point bread if you're interested in the recipe. It is a sourdough bread. I make it every week for myself and the fam, and
Two Inuit hunters are paddling their kayak across the lake.
Oh no.
They started to feel cold, so they lit a fire in their kayak. It caught fire and sank, proving that you cannot have your kayak and heat it too.
For what? Proudstone, do you do any gardening? Well, kind of. I'm not really good at gardening, but I do have a garden out back that hopefully here in the next couple weeks, month, we'll start getting into. I want to expand my garden. So currently I have little raised boxes in my backyard that I've been using for like the past 2 or 3 years. I've been growing. I've had tomatillos, I've had tomatoes, and I've had cucumbers. Those are the only things that rabbits stay out of in my yard that they allow me to grow and they don't eat. But this year I'm hoping to put up like a small little chicken wire fence to keep the rabbits and stuff out and grow more. But I'm thinking of getting a rototiller and just tilling up my yard in the back and just making a nice big garden. Honestly, I'll keep the raised gardens for different things because I've already got them, but I would like to grow more, and I might as well at that point just till up parts of my yard. So I'm thinking of looking into seeing if I can rent a nice heavy duty rototiller to get the ground going. and maybe put in a nice garden this year. That's kind of my thought. I'm not really a gardener, but I'll give it a shot. I'll throw some seeds in the ground, see what happens, right? See what we can come up with. How's it going, Quack? How was your weekend? For what? Let's see. Chill, but lots of work outside around family property. Very good for the soul. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Well, Johnny, that sounds super productive and like, yeah. Good for the mental psyche. That's awesome. Well, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Glad you had a good vacation. Okay. I'll be using this again here in a few for some veggies. I'm just gonna set it there for now. Chicken. So this it over there. We're gonna have to shred that chicken. Try and decide if I want to do that. We'll do that after I get all these going. So I just realized I didn't spray underneath them. They'll be okay. They're on parchment paper. I know it's probably for flavoring and stuff, but oh well. I'm not moving them all. They're fine. We'll spray them on top. Spray them on the top like they're never gonna stop. So we're putting some chili powder. I'm gonna just put a little bit of cayenne, salt, and pepper because I like them a little spicy. I'm a fan of the spice. And again, it's just me and my husband. My kiddos are visiting family. They are on spring break this week. They will be back Wednesday evening. So this soup is mostly for the two of us. My kids hate soup anyways.
I hate soup.
Anything, I can't call it soup. I have to call it something. Maybe I start calling it chowder. Everything and anything is just going to be chowder from here on out. I grew up gardening in his garden, but we haven't since we've been married. Oh, played some things yesterday in some grow bags. Oh, hopefully get back into it. Huge gardens. Hell yeah. That's exciting. What are your plans for your garden this year, Proudstone? Allergies are kicking my butt this week. Are they, She-Wolf? Ugh. Sugar corn, it has the juice. That's what I've heard. I've heard, Dyer, that the corn definitely has the juice. And I really need to bring on the juice. All right, 5 minutes, flip. And then, yeah, let's try these. So these look pretty good. Look at those. You can hear it, hear the crunch.